I mean, I don't really know how severe the laundry noises are, but let's try this out one at a time. And so, like, the scenario with this is I'm giving a speech tomorrow and trying to coordinate it with like 3 other people. We haven't really coordinated at all. That's freaking crazy, dude. I mean, I need to tell myself not to worry because I did the grade calculation and I'm passing the class. Pretty freaking sure I'm passing the class. But I mean, I want to focus, and it makes me a little sad that I wasn't able to. Okay, so we get a little bit of copying stuff on a Tuesday. Hey Ziggy, how are you doing today? I feel like a live stream is the right amount of talking things out and like maybe the right amount of distraction so that I'm at like the right level of focus, for studying and writing my speech. Nobody in the group project wanted to take on a leadership role, honestly. I didn't in the slightest. But I mean, I don't know, I hope I did things that counted for something. Edited the video, edited the radio part. All of that. I brought wigs for people, tried to arrange times. Okay, I need 1, 2, 3 things. But for real, how are ya? I'd like hearing about your day or something. If you got anything on your mind. Okay. 24-hour. Well, the premise of my marketing presentation is that I'm doing a hair pill. Well, a pill that changes your hair color for 24 hours, and that was like randomly assigned. But it's not really about the, like, I'm sure the low commitment and no cost is pretty good. Oh, you're going to sleep soon. That's crazy. Hey, Pumbafo. Hey, you got the irregular stream. Good night to you, Ziggy. Yeah. Is it a big day tomorrow or a regular day? Hello to Ahmet Kaplan? Okay. Yeah. Hi. What's on your mind? I like reading about what people are up to. Okay. And focusing in between this, hopefully, because there's an entire presentation. You know what? That's more of a punchy title, right? Do the entire presentation the night before it's due. You thought I was murdered by an R&B singer and left in a Tesla with the David sort of incident. Ew. I think I was too old for him. Okay, that shouldn't be my first thought with that. But ew. All right, let's Can I change the title of this thing? Nah. Hello to old lady T4 and hi. What's new with you? Okay, so a title slide is just a title slide. And then an executive summary and a hook. Hi, YouTubers, it's Eddie Williams. I hope you're having a good life out there. It's hi in the emergency study stream. And hello to Yuppie. Okay. Mm. Okay, so an executive summary for this. I guess I'll duplicate the tab. That's freaking crazy. They're calling my Google request malformed and illegal, like in the web page. That's kind of funny. Some hellos and some buys. You're asking how life has been. I mean, I'm very worried about the group project, even though I shouldn't be because I'm passing the class. I am passing the class. But I mean, it's gonna be a long 20 minutes, and I should have something to say. I don't know. You see me on these live streams. I have the yapping ability, but it's still good to have something to say, right? Ew, wow. I'm like going into my Google history, and there's like a lot of stuff in there saying, "You hope I'm having a tantalizing Tuesday. You can't do worse than me. You once wrote a Swedish national exam in English." How did that go? Pass or fail? You're saying you better study. Somebody gotta maintain me. Dude, I I gotta get some quality time in here. What should we do for the next stream? The drawing is nice, but maybe a Gartic phone? Maybe one of those. Okay, executive summary and a hook. I was thinking of doing a story of a friend with damaged hair. I've known so many people who have like wanted to dye their hair, but they're afraid it's going to be damaged. Okay, you're saying besides school, is there anything else going on? Developments with the what the hell is that last word supposed to be? Oh my god. The I got to go to a festival with my doctor friend. Yeah, you're fading away. Keep on schedule, Williams. Keep on schedule with you. It's good to see you. I'm feeling, a little bit less worried. I guess I want to see what I can get done in the next hour. It's dire. It's pretty dire. Okay. Yeah, got to go to a music festival. I thought they didn't allow outside water, so I got kind of dehydrated. Okay. I try to find the angle so I don't show anything in the house. It was already at the angle. Okay, that's great. What messages are? Oh, okay. You gotta have more vowels in there because you're typing out feeder freak. Okay, nothing particularly shows, or does it? Interesting. All right, one second. I'm not too pressed about it, You said you feel like you hopped in on a movie after not watching for 3 seasons right now. I guess there are some things. You've missed the polycule arc, maybe. Can't tell. And, there was a feeder fetish guy in my, creative writing club. I accidentally got him kicked out. And by accidentally, I mean, I told the club president kind of unprompted because it was on my mind and I had to know if he was like making anyone uncomfortable, which isn't really an accent. You're talking about lotion? Put the lotion on the skin or it gets the hose again. Interesting. What's a good amount of progress to make on this? So, 2 hours from now would be 5. That would be 120 minutes. 120 divided by 20. Okay, so if I spend 6 minutes per slide on this one right now, then I'm technically good. Technically good. You said you met a Filipina from the mainland. From actual Philippines on YouTube, and you think you love her. You said that about the last few, but I'll hear you out. What are the qualities? What's the light in your eyes? Okay. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But tell me about your love. Tell me about your love. Okay. Executive summary and hook. And let's go over here. And I'm in the right one, right? I should start with an initial idea. Also, what if I took less than 6 minutes per slide? Then maybe it would go really good. You're saying she's 37 and a single mother and she's very sweet and you FaceTimed a few nights. You got that kind of personality that makes you know people personally. Whoa. So when you say met on YouTube, you're not tripping whatsoever. And she has not asked you for any money yet. I hate that my first thought was it's gonna be big. It's gonna be really big. But dude. Okay, do that long distance. Do your long distance dates. Wow. They say you don't really know a person until it's been 6 months and you've seen them face a sickness and then also grief and then financial hardship, and then once you've checked off all of those, then you really know a person. Okay. I'm so worried. How am I gonna incorporate my incorporate what I'm doing into all this? You're saying you're so delulu about the money or something? Dude. You're asking what's the secret room? I mean, it's supposed to be secret to live streams in particular because it's the common area of my house. And there's a mess in here, and I don't stream from here because other people like walk or talk or use it, you know. That's the secret room. Hi, Greg. What's new with you? I've been to my college's queer prom. That was a thing that happened last week now. That's the life updates. And there's good night to Ziggy. You're gonna get some sleep. The music video, the history summed up to the theme of Tetris in Fairy Dog style. You lost me a little bit there. You did lose me a little bit. You got any secret rooms in your house? That's my dream, perhaps. That should be more of a thing. This building, I feel like technically there's built-in cabinets across from a closet. So if you just sort of block off the door to the closet and make a new door through the built-in cabinets, secret room. Oh, the history of the Soviet Union. You don't care about the Moonies. You always figure as a traditionalist male, you let some form of fashion be a provider of financial security. You just hope they at least like you outside that fact. Come on, the use of at least in wanting to find someone who cares about you, that's gonna make me cry. Okay. I hope that this thing is gonna make me focus, but how crazy would it be to start and stop? I don't know. Okay, focus check. Maybe I need a timer on the screen or something. Executive summary and hook. It's supposed to be super short. How much is 130 words? Because that's what's supposed to happen in how much somebody can say. No. Hello, my brother. And I'm checking out the word count. Okay, so that's like half of what we've got. I shouldn't put too many words on the slides, I think. We could go a little short. And, oh, thanks for the encouragement, Mr. Deadpool. Ziggy is telling us about a real music video on YouTube. Just take the furry dog version of the history of the Soviet Union. Alright. OG. OG Big Mama. What you talking about? Did you think my mama walked through here? My little brother is, wondering why I'm streaming in the common area. Let's click on display word count while typing. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I don't know that I'm on track to complete this in a couple hours, but let's see. Let's type a little bit fast. Okay. Focusing. Consistent. And it's hard not to worry about this because it's like gonna be a little painful to get through. Not the common area in reference to within your household. Have I used some weird phrasing? Let me know. Dude. You remember my buddy who I thought was gonna move to Chicago with you? Moved to Indiana. That's where the parents are. What a fate to be sentenced to Indiana. Okay. Executive summary and hook. For the spoken, I should probably text my dad that I'm streaming in the common area of the and best practices. I should have a timer visible probably. You're saying Indiana sucks if you don't like Gurns? Do I want to know what is Gurns? There's some fishing along the lake, but that's like less than 10%. I got to see people fishing right next to a no fishing sign. That's the place to do it, really. Okay. Logic and flow of a presentation. Okay. I had started writing a little bit of something. 150. I'm not quite at the where you're saying common area, but it's on the moon, so it's super secret. It's secret to live streams until this point, I want to say. You're saying common area, but it's within your hallucinations after not sleeping for 3 days. Hey, why aren't you sleeping? Man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. I think so, maybe. But under the wire. We got to see other people's presentations as examples yesterday. Okay. How to get 130 words. That one's 93. You're saying your brain is still adjusting to the lack of THC after prolonged abuse of potenoids. Calling it potenoids. Dude. Dude. It sounds like it's gonna take a while to adjust or something. Also, why is this thing... I... I, Nice. That makes it seem really unserious. It's a serious situation for me, but still. Okay. So I have a friend went with a Bowser Jr. cosplay and a full head of neon red dyed hair. The results were good, but she said bleaching her hair was horrible, putting the same toxic chemical you use to clean a sink onto your body. If you do it wrong, you get chemical burns. Okay. Let's keep writing that, since I have that. If you do it wrong, you get chemical burns on your scalp. That's a real thing with dyeing hair. Okay, chemical burns on your scalp. Oh. Are you saying there's 4 of them about the eyeballs thing? or was that anything else? Okay, my friend Parker there, and okay. Let's incorporate this into an existing thing. Consider the logic and flow of a presentation, my notes that I have there. And that is how many words? 68 words. Of a story hook. Okay, so let's go. We need 62 more words, maybe. And whoa, hey Lotus. Hey, how's your week going? Hope it's going okay. I hope I can do a normal stream on Friday. Okay. 62. Words. And how can I... I don't know. So you're saying your week is good? You're saying any week? You're inventing a new dialect of English, honestly. Dude, okay. Let's... yeah, and then... Nice. So this thing... Although I'm wondering if the word count is going to trip me up at all, but I think it's going to go okay. You're asking how would I wear sunglasses? You're talking like I just grew these. Like I just grew these. Okay. And Lotus is saying, terrible crisis, got new shoes, which is cool. It sucks because they're new and shiny and worn and well-used shoes fit your butt best. I hadn't thought about that ever. The having worn, well-used shoes. I mean, I could think of it fitting your foot, physically fitting onto your foot. But, very curious. Okay, some things to copy. And hopefully it's not taking up too much space. No shoes. You run until your shoes are distressed. That's a very coming of age sort of thing. Also, how does this filter work? Ooh. That's weird. And you're going to sleep. Thanks for visiting, Lodes. Thanks for visiting. Nice to have an eye on you. Okay. We are Hair Pop. Today we'll walk you through our $1 million 4-month pilot across the American heartland. We offer instantaneous, damage-free expression. Through, I guess, is it important to call it biodegradable nanites? I wonder. Shall we get going to sleep? You don't want to be the only one in chatter because you feel like you're you typed sperming. You typed sperming. And I understand it's like a corruption of spamming or something. Honestly, I don't know if I can keep this watchable. Okay, I have. Did any of you go to the convention 2 weeks ago? My friend Parker went with a Bowser Jr. cosplay and a head full of neon red dyed hair. The results were good, but she said bleaching her hair was horrible, putting the same toxic chemical you use to clean a sink onto your body. If you do it wrong, you're getting chemical burns on your scalp. That's the thing. Love the filter. Hi, Cora at Coraxa Collins. Hey, how are you today? Okay, chemical burns on your scalp. That's in my speech. That chemical risk is exactly what we're eliminating. We're Hair Pop, and today we'll walk you through our $1 million 4-month pilot across the American heartland. Okay, The Hair Pop pill offers instantaneous damage-free expression for style seekers and game day fans alike. Drag these phrasings around. It's not really the time to be nitpicky, but I mean, what else? What else is there? What you doing? You sent. It took me that long to notice. Dude. Hello to Yuna. Did that take away the filter? That's funny. That can be a little hint to refresh to a different one. The extra eyes were pretty funny. We could get some makeup in here, theoretically. I didn't notice anything change on that filter. We could get a big head. We could be underwater, so they say. So, how are we feeling in the pool? You said you didn't know it would cancel extra eyes. There's many options here. Okay, did any of you go to the convention a couple weekends ago? My friend Parker went with a Bowser Jr. cosplay and a head full of neon red dyed hair. The results were good, but she said bleaching her hair was horrible. Putting the same toxic chemical you use to clean a sink onto your body. If you do it wrong, you're getting chemical burns on your scalp. That chemical risk is exactly what we're eliminating. We are Hair Pop. We are the Hair Pop team. And today we'll walk you through our $1 million 4-month pilot across the American heartland. The Hair Pop pill offers instantaneous, damage-free expression for style seekers and game day fans alike. Today we'll show you how we'll dominate the temporary color market, turning risky chemical hair dye into safe 24-hour digital age freedom. Don't need all the syllables, 24-hour freedom. 127 words. Some of those have a lot of syllables in them. What other thing should we put? Could be retro in here. It could be wavy. Oh, now this one interacts with the filter. Oh, dude. Somebody got me Amity and Loose stickers as well. Hi, Amity Blight. Or it's Amity Blight. I don't know if this is the strategy to help get me to study. I started the stream as part of that. You're saying, why do you have 10,000 diamonds? That's a good problem to have. It sounds like a good problem to have. Okay. Okay, what should a vision... No, 34 minutes. This might have been a pretty decent consideration, but if I can't, stay quiet for a little bit, then I don't know if it's working. You're mining off camera. Dude, this does make me want to get the Lose and Amity stickers, because, you sent a cat, DJ. Yeah, pump it up. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I might. It's not. I might disconnect this. I don't know if I will. My mood is better though. I definitely focused for a second. Okay. Thank you. Typing some. objective summary. And hey, Colby, dude, I was just telling them about how, about the Lose an Amity sticker that you got at the convention. I'm not saying which convention, or I guess which artist, for a while, because then it'll be like obvious, and I don't know, it's probably obvious where my location is, but I'm not trying to like blast it to the world, right? But but I still have the urge to show them off because whoa, Okay, anyway, I'm locking in. I am locking in. There was a cat DJ in here earlier. Meow. Okay. It's in the content of the executive slide. Okay, hopefully typing that. You're saying should at least shout out the artist, right? But then I'm like, if the artist is like on a convention circuit, then would I want to wait until the artist has been at a couple more of them? You know? You tried to spy Charles' house and they told you it was a Nordic hobbit with a filter. Devastating. Okay. Damn it. I'm not sure if I should stay connected to the stream. Okay. Okay. And then a lot of this is stuff that I have to... A lot of this is editing. Pretty fascinating. It's crazy. I feel like I'm going slower than I should with the stream open, but also this is the most progress I've made all day. You sent to stay hydrated. Nice. Okay, you're saying at the very least they haven't posted anything about it on Twitter. That makes me want to show the stickers properly. I mean, okay, I'm considering a Gartic phone stream on Friday. Oh, there's Mother's Day themed things. Considering that. Okay, I'm gonna be okay. There's some very specific Mother's Day stuff. Alright. My family is getting a little bit busy. I know it's inconsiderate of me to stream in the common area, but I do need like a lot of placeholders in here. You're saying not pops with the power drill. Something sounding power drillish around here, huh? Okay. I mean, it's 40 minutes. I'm not on track time-wise. What's he drilling? Can you help? Oh, ow. None of it. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being around. I'll shut this one down for now. I don't know, I'm having the idea to check in somehow or do something intermittent, but I don't know how to structure that really. I don't know how that would be. And yeah, thanks for stopping by, saying the streaming room is still being built, a proper one versus a secret one. Alright guys, I hope this goes well. I'll see you later. The drill.